A lot of excitement, a lot of emotion, as the Germans like to say, at a show such as this, one of the world's largest consumer electronics trade fairs. And certainly our next guest always has fun and interesting things to talk about. Creative uses creativity and technology for a lot of fun products. The general manager for Europe, who I understand is now taking over the Americas, and soon he'll own the world, is part of the plan, I think, for Creative Labs. Jean-Marc Dupuis. Jean-Marc, welcome back into Tomorrow. How are you?
I'm very happy to be back here, Dave. It's great to see you again.
We had so much fun visiting your exhibit here because people are all gathered round and going, ooh, I got to have this. So many interesting colors, so many fun things that you guys do with products that make people have more fun.
Absolutely. And as Dave, you noticed that now we have lunch for people. You know, we followed your suggestion.
Yes, I know. I noticed that. I gave them some advice, you see, at another show here in Germany, and at CeBIT, as a matter of fact, I think in Hanover. I said, you know, if you feed your buyers and stuff, get people to come in and have a little sandwich or something, they'll stay longer and buy more. I hope it's working.
Absolutely.
So I get a commission, right, on all the sales? Yeah.
You get a free lunch.
A free lunch, exactly. Well, Ricky took care of us. We had free lunch yesterday. I believe, for example, there's a new Zen in town. Now, Creative Zen, something we've talked about over the years, ever since Creative came out with the first Zen. New one premiering here at IFA. Tell me about it.
Actually, Dave, you're wrong. We are actually going into the banking industry. We had decided to launch a credit card. You know, look, I'll show you the credit card, and for your people who go on the web, they can see it. You know, we're launching a credit card. Look, that's what it is.
Chris's camera, for those of you watching.
Don't pick my number, right? There we go. It's a credit card. Well, actually, you know, we looked at this business and we figured the credit card business was okay, but we had better qualities. We knew better in what audio means. So what we looked at is the ZenVision M, and ZenVision M was a fantastic product for us. So we took the screen of ZenVision M, and ZenVision M was fairly big, you know, and we took the same screen as the ZenVision M, so very high quality. And we shrunk it. We shrunk it so much, like, look, when you take away the credit card, what do you get?
Ooh.
You get the Zen.
The Zen, the size of a credit card.
Exactly. Almost as thin, not quite, but very, very thin. And that's a little beautiful player we just announced at IFA. So that's our new baby. It's 4 gig, 8 gig, 16 gig, full power, just a fantastic little product.
No doubt. I mean, here's one that's 4 gigabytes, so there's plenty of room for lots of videos, photos, even has FM radio.
Oh, absolutely. You don't want to miss your broadcast anywhere in the world, so you can use this to listen to your favorite FM show anywhere.
That's for sure. And, of course, the fact that you can carry around photos and do a nice little slideshow even, and, of course, MP3s, so you've got your music list together and your favorite songs as you travel, and folks like us, of course, traveling the world always. But wait, there's more. Are you pulling out an SD card slot or something?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Was a secret. Look at it. So you say it's very, very thin. So 4 gig, 8 gig, 16 gig, which can take care of your basic needs. But if you want more, so you want to tape something, you want to, you have a microphone to tape your best interviews too.
Of course.
But if you want to share your pictures, add pictures, add videos, good. Look at this little SD card. Just put it in, and you've got more music, more pictures, more videos. All that very, very high-quality little Zen.
And this is so tiny.
Gift for Christmas.
Yes, and that means available now or available in time for the holidays?
Very shortly, 2 weeks' time, you'll have it.
Very nice. And look, it is very thin. It's the size of a couple of credit cards stacked together, but but overall, and of course, built-in microphones, so if you just want to remind yourself where you left your car, or what parking lot or something, even that is handy because you've always got it with you. And of course, the battery life, I'm assuming, is very good on this.
More than a day. You've got more than a day of battery life in there, so you can listen to your hard content, anything you want, watch anything you want. It's a little product which is really, really fine. Supports all kinds of standards. We even support, some of the people actually rip their music using iTunes.
They do?
Yeah, well,
I don't understand why.
Folks are not necessarily very wise. But anyway, if they did this, we've got support for AAC in non-protected mode, so they can just take their music and put it on the Zen, and there you go, off for your long trip to Japan, and you can have all of the fun you want.
Very good. Plus the videos, too, because it's fine. We find that we catch up on some of our favorite TV shows just on our trips, because it's the only time we're sitting still for 8 or 10 or 13 hours.
Without interruption, exactly.
Yeah.
You've got 16 million colors on the screen there, so it's really beautiful quality. So you can actually watch it without kind of any eye strain or so. It's really nice quality. And it's the addition to a very successful Zen family. We had the Zen Stone. Zen Stone is a very cute one. You see, there's no screen, only one button. You cannot screw up. Whatever, you use the Zen Stone. even if you don't know anything about anything, you can listen to your music and enjoy with the ZenStone.
So you're telling me the ZenStone is for someone like me who it's just start, stop, pause,
just
whatever.
like me too.
Real simple.
I cannot use computers anyway, so that's what I would use.
Okay.
But then you got a ZenStone Plus with a little screen. Slightly more expensive, but this one starts at $39, €39, very, very cheap.
And available in multiple colors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The colors that suit your heart. So Zen Plus, ZenStone Plus, very nice one little display, and then all the way to the Zen starts at $1,492. So incredible prices from Creative, as usual. Very good prices.
There seems to be no end, no stop to the whole MP3 player market in general, which is a good thing for folks like you guys at Creative and basically for us consumers, because there's always cool, fun, exciting things to come out. But what do you think it's headed into tomorrow? Are we going to continue to have MP3s therefore needing players, and of course the video content and digital picture content? You don't see that stopping anytime soon.
No, it's not stopping, and actually MP3 players and digital audio players in general are taking over. So I think in a couple of years' time, that's all you'll have.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Creative will be a big brand and probably the second one in the market after our big friends from Apple. But what you can see now is these MP3 players actually going to the living room, being a complete part of your IFA system. So you don't just use MP3 players for the fun of it to go jog or run or anything, but you also use them as a complete part of your entertainment system. So I think that you're going to see more and more and better, and from Creative, surely lots of innovation.
And you mentioned hi-fi, reminds me of X-Fi technology, new headphones that we saw a lot of people anxious to hear and see in your booth. Tell me real quick about X-Fi.
Oh, well, we have a technology called X-Fi, which is just fantastic because it gives you the best possible digital sound. Creative has invested in sound for 25 years, so we are really the best understanding of what sound is all about, digital sound. So with X-Fi, you get the best possible sound that money can buy, and that's in various products. And I'm sure later on, maybe during the show, we'll have a chance to talk to you about the X-Fi products. Very interesting line of products.
We'll have to do that as well, and there'll be more about X-Fi coming up and more creative goodies on next week's Into Tomorrow special too. So do stay tuned for that. Jean-Marc, always a pleasure to have you on, and I always wish there was more time. One of these days, since you now include the Americas, we'll get you in the studio in Miami and talk more.
That would be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Great.
Terrific. Thank you, sir. Creative.com, of course, for more information. When you come by intotomorrow.com or Graveline.com, we'll get you to Jean-Marc's site, and you'll see what he and Ricardo and the whole Creative team have worked so hard to bring you further into tomorrow. Back with more from IFA in Berlin, Germany. I'm Dave Graveline on the Advanced Media Network.